Thanks for joining me. On this episode, we're calling it The Curse of Gunna because the streets have officially labeled him King Snitch. Gunna, born named Sergio's Kitchens, was the first one that the streets found out about that took the plea deal against Young Thug. A YouTuber by the name of Charleston wants to recruit Gunna and has nicknamed him Gunnatello and wants to bring him upon his new snitch campaign. This is evident that everything that Gunna has ever told Young Thug has been a lie. Lies, lies, and more lies. Some have even said Gunna is worse than Sammy the Bull, because Sammy the Bull from the Gambino family even snitched on John Gotti. Young Thug grew up in the slums just like everybody else. He wanted to have a good life, but what did anybody care? He gave to families upon families, taking care of his community, even to people he didn't even know. Like a real G should, coming from nothing. Now that's what you call gangster. Real gangster. Any man can take a life, but only a king can spare one. Back in the ATL, Hotlanta, Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, the crime rate started increasing rapidly, almost to the liking of Chicago. So back in 2012, the state of Georgia decided to do a 10-year-long investigation on YSL. In 2019, not only did Young Thug appear beside Camila Cabello to perform their Grammy-nominated hit, Havana, but he also won his very first gramophone for his work on Childish Gambino's song, This Is America. Gunna was on a podcast called Check In with Bigu a year ago. Young Thug was in the hood just on some regular everyday just shooting a video. And that was the day that Young Thug and Gunna first met. Young Thug was introduced to Gunna by True. Unfortunately, Young Thug had only knew True for only a couple of months. And this was spoken on the Check-In podcast with Big U. Right away, Shady Park did not receive Gunna. 100%, they was not feeling him. They automatically knew something wasn't right with him. True begged Young Thug to take Gunna under his wing, who later on died from a gambling addiction. So Thug felt led to do what he asked him to do.
Business is business is business is business is business is business. Business is business. Don't take it personal. Remember that it's only business. It's only business. So handle your business. 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 Go handle your business. Handle your business. Live by the code of the street, little nigga. Go back and handle your business. Go handle your business. Cause business is business is business is business is business is business. Go handle your business. Go handle your business. Keep that shit business. Keep that shit business. Keep that shit business. Keep that shit business. Go handle your business. Business is business is business is business is business is business. Business, business. Live by that code of the street, little nigga. Go back and handle your business. Go handle your business. Might turn into some street shit, but it's only business. Business. Cause business is business. Business, business is business is business.
Before rap, Young Thug was labeled the youngest big dog because he took care of everybody around him. At the age of 16, he was taking care of his whole hood and he continued to do that throughout his life. Deep down inside, he always knew he would become who he was. Rap mogul, fashion icon. Thug purchased land where he could build businesses and build a community with housing, which later became Slime City, where he placed his family and friends so they could be together. Back in 2005, it was a terrible time for the whole state of Louisiana from Hurricane Katrina, a Category 3 storm that destroyed the entire state. During an interview, Young Thug was astonished because he had no idea how the information got out from the streets that when the New Orleans boys came, he protected his whole city from the New Orleans gangsters. The New Orleans gangsters had lists of people that they wanted to take out in the city by extortion, robbery, and killing. The feds came in to intervene while Young Thug was on the front line protecting the city the whole entire time. Thug had his first handgun when he was at the age of 9. He had grown rappers coming to him. This was way before his rap career began. During these Atlanta Street Chronicles, it was around 20 people that ended up with life sentences behind this tragedy. Back then, Young Thug hated it, but as the streets began to groom him, he began to learn and respect it, that it came with the game. He actually said that they didn't do anything wrong, and if he was put in the same position, he would have done the exact same thing. Young Thug says 85% of Atlanta is real and 15% is busters. But he said during that time, he even protected the 15% that were busters as well. Standing on real street code, real street morals, real street values. Keep it locked for part 2, coming soon.
It's only business. So handle your business. 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 Go handle your business. Handle your business. Live by that code of the street, little nigga. Go back and handle your business. Handle your business. Cause business is business is business is business is business is business. Go handle your business. Go handle your business. Keep that shit business. Keep that shit business. Keep that shit business. Keep that shit business. Go handle your business. Business is business is business is business is business is business. Business, business. Live by that code of the street, little nigga. Go back and handle your business. Go handle your business. Might turn into some street shit, but it's only business. It's only business. Cause business is business. Business, business is business is business. Some people just buy for business. I like to conduct a business. Some just never stay consistent. That don't mean be inconsistent. You would notice me keeping my distance. Like my money flowing like it's liquid. So I always go handle my business. Love that she stay by her business. Body stay in Chanel, she stay dripping. Number 10, that mean no competition. He say that she don't want commitment, but it's really he ain't by no business. They just heat his ass house for them chickens. Now you got funds, but they insufficient. Them streets already told you who did it. So little nigga, go handle your business. Business is business is business is business is business is business. Business is business. Don't take it personal. Remember that it's only business. It's only business. So handle your business. 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 Go handle your business. Handle your business. Live by that code of the street, little nigga. Go back and handle your business. Go handle your business. Cause business is business is business is business is business is business. Go handle your business. Go handle your business. Keep that shit business. Keep that shit business. Keep that shit business. Keep that shit business. Go handle your business. Business is business is business is business is business is business. Business, business. Live by that code of the street, little nigga. Go back and handle your business. Go handle your business. Might turn into some street shit, but it's only business. It's only business. Cause business is business. Business, business is business is business.